What up, Jeremiah? What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? How's everybody doing? Y'all good? Y'all ready to get into some wrestling? I hope so. Appreciate that, Joshua. I do think it'll be an illustrious night tonight. I certainly hope that's the case. What's up, Pops? We're bringing out all the superstars, huh? Bringing out all the superstars tonight. All right. Rhea, Roman, Jonathan, Dakota Kai, and JC Jane. You got a nice little list there, Josh. Let's see what we can make happen. What's up, Rich? I just thought about it. It's early for y'all. It's early for the wrestling crowd. Y'all used to those like super late streams. Like the one last night I know was crazy. We rolled way, way over. We eventually got it done, but we rolled way over. So tonight that won't be the case. We are here. We are ready. We're getting ready to break. Let's see. Just start from the top. From the tippy top. All right. Let's go. Hopefully we have a hot night. We have a good night of pulls. Some Fuego cards. That's what we want. We want that Fuego. Some one-on-ones, a lot of other fun stuff to pull. Gold bar. Maybe a gold bar night. Haven't had a gold bar in a while. Need one of those. Mr. Razor Ramon, 77/99. Lola Vice. Family Lineage. Turn of the Century Auto of Albert. This one is 35/49. Dom, Dijak, Montez, Ivy, and Gargano. Okay. Noted. RVD, 31/149. I'm going to rifle through. Booker T. Oh, I must be tripping. Am I bugging out? I might have been. Oh, no, I read right. Okay, we're good. I thought I was tripping, fam. Alright, we're good to go. I pray for my enemies. How's everybody doing? Everybody all right? Everybody Gucci? People feeling good? Life treating you okay? Any wrestling on the mind? How we liking this King of the Ring tournament so far? Are we looking at a Gunther Dijak final? Are we looking at the development of this bloodline storyline through the tourney? Wesley, welcome back. 7/24. You know, life be lifing, but it is what it is. What's up, Taco? Family lineage of the Regals. We'll hit our random at the end. Consider doing it before the break started, but we'll probably have more others to do as well. 40 of 149, LA Knight. Yeah. What happens with him now? Because, I mean, he's pretty much exited stage left with this AJ feud. Elite deck of Taker. What's next for the Megastar? Are we burnt out? Has that flame grown cold? Are we not clamoring for LA Knight anymore? There's a couple people that predicted that would be the case, that it would kind of burn out a little bit. Does it feel that way to y'all? Tag team land pairing with someone like Orton and getting the titles. Orton pairing? Orton, he would take on Logan Paul's title. I would like for that to happen. I want him to be the guy to dethrone Logan, because I think that would be beneficial to where they eventually want to go with him. I think that level of star power needs to be seen throughout the world, like on a larger scale, I should say. Because I do think he's captivating enough to bring in and keep an audience engaged against a Logan Paul. Orton might be too high on the scale for him as a tag team partner. That's either an NXT auto or a gold auto. We will find out shortly. Star status of Roberto Lashley. Nikita Lyons on the Pen Pals auto. We pulled one of these last night as well. Nice Nikki Lyons auto. He's about the only one that could dethrone Logan and not make Logan look weak. That's fair. That's fair. I can see that. I want him to have that match for sure. I think the build-up would be fantastic. I think the mic work would be fantastic. It should definitely have that. And him having the U.S. title. My thing is, after that, then what? You know, like who would be next? If we put together a short list of opposition for LA Knight, who's on that list that makes a title run compelling for him? Because he'll need to catapult that. So Cody and Logan match ends in DQ. Is that a title versus title match? 37-49 on Booker. I didn't get the details. I know they have a match coming up. Is that title v title? Juan Cena on the Spellbound. This one is 1 of 49. Nice little bookend hit there. So Ruka. If it's title v title, then yeah, they'll have to, because they're not going to unify that thing. 55 of 80 on the Tony D'Angelo. Then yeah, it'll have to be some sort of run-in. Something to throw the match out. Logan gets caught using the brass knucks. Something. They're not gonna combine those belts like that. They just won't. That'd be goofy right now. Like we just halfway through Roman's run, split his two belts up so that there'd be another belt that could be defended regularly. I don't know why you completely encapsulate the like why you rid yourself of the U.S. title, especially when you have it on somebody that's has a lot of star power anyway. I'll look it up though. I'm not sure. Like I said, I saw that they have the match set. I just didn't know all the deets. Okay, all right, that makes more sense. They definitely weren't gonna unify that belt. And to me, that kind of like, if it's more than just a match and we're talking about title unification, I think that overshadows the event, because that's like the main or one of the mains of the King of the Ring, Queen of the Ring tourney. I think you completely overshadow the event if you make it title v title on that scale. With your biggest babyface and arguably your biggest heel. Ava, 2 of 149 on the NXT GM. Braun Strowman. Spellbound and Mysterio. Blair Davenport. Welcome to the main roster, Blair. Nice little auto for that young lady. Curious to see what they have her do. Brock Lesnar, 63 of 99. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that DQ finish. Logan shouldn't be taking any clean pins. You clearly can't have him go over Cody right now. So I'm fine with that. I'm fine with the interference. I'm fine with the match getting thrown out, brass knucks, something. I'm okay with that. Is that the main, or is the final, or the finals the main? Let me tell you something. If Triple H puts Gunther and Dragunov and have them replicate that NXT UK match in the finals of this King of the Ring tournament as the main event, kudos to that man forever. Shinsuke Nakamura, 2 of 25. Kiana James. Die cut, Alexa Bliss, 1 of 24. Very nice. Family lineage, the Steiners, Rick and Braun Breaker. Daddy and son on that one. Are y'all still feeling the Elite set? Y'all still like this set? Card still holding that same luster for you? We might be seeing some gold here soon. We might be seeing some gold here soon. Ready for Chronicles Hobby? Hobby of Chronicles? Okay. That's the type of timing we on. Respect it. Yeah, we got some gold coming up. And that is Finn Balor. Full Throttle Gold gang. 7 to 10 on a Finn Balor full throttle insert. That's fire. We like that one. Is that you? Is that you, Queen? Did you get your Judgment Day folks again? Yep. Rikishi, 23 of 99. How far do you guys think they stretch out this Judgment Day storyline before Priest goes solo? So I think ultimately that's the direction they're going in. Obviously, Damian Priest going solo, probably on a babyface run, which I think could work. I don't think he'd be terrible as a face. I believe that was low-key the trajectory he was on. I think that's the last path he was running down in NXT prior to the call-up. Okay. Yeah, I don't think they're going to stretch this thing out too. I think it's already been, they've teased it enough, right? It's time. Now, my question after that becomes, do we just completely disband Judgment Day, or are we rebranding Judgment Day closer to what its original form was? I know somebody dropped an idea in here before. I can't remember who it was, but I personally like a rebrand where Finn regains control as the leader of Judgment Day. We give JD McDonough a more serious role as opposed to just comedic folly, which is what he's been since he's been called up. Spellbound to Austin. There we go. Nice Braun Breaker auto. That's fire. We'll take that one. And replacing Damian Priest as a muscle, 55 of 80. I'm on board with Dijak. I don't remember who suggested that, but somebody in one of these chats suggested that Dijak be the muscle to replace Damian Priest, add him to the Judgment Day. This new rendition of the Judgment Day, and I wouldn't be upset with it. I always thought Finn might just make some sort of kind of Irish faction. I mean, obviously without Sheamus, but if Finn were to have Gallus, when they had Gallus in a serious run down to NXT, Finn, JD, and Gallus as like the new Judgment Day. But I'm cool with that not being the case anymore. If we bring Dijak to the main roster, make him the muscle, have him replace Damian Priest in that role as a new powerhouse for that team, I like it. Even if they wanted to go so far as to have it be Dijak and Josh Briggs, I think they make quite a nice pairing down at NXT. They've never officially tagged, but when you've seen them do combination moves together, they look like they could be a nice powerhouse tag team if that was the direction they wanted to go. But let's get Finn back into a more serious competitive role. Let's get JD into an actual serious competitive role. And then we put two powerhouse monsters behind them and give them a nice push. We got the new Judgment Day. We got the new Bloodline. Dom can go, Rhea can go. Let them, span off and do their own thing. 123 and 149 and Grayson Waller. Obviously, Damian Priest is gonna go solo and do his thing. But I think a rebrand of Judgment Day is necessary. John Cena on the star status. This one's 58 of 99. Candice LeRae. Dragon Lee. Haven't pulled a nice Dragon Lee hit in a while. 5 of 24 on the Dragon Lee die cut. I think JD and Finn are ultimately going to have to stay together. because that was the selling point for JD coming up, was being Finn's young boy, so to speak. That was the introduction. You know, he was the original person that JD was coming up to help. Not so much the Judgment Day as a whole, but more geared towards what Finn needed. So it makes sense that they keep that dynamic together. I think that's the most logical move, and then kind of build around that. Like I said, Dom doesn't need that. Rhea doesn't need that. Damian doesn't need that. In terms of a faction and its growth as a faction, I've always been on the side of a faction needing a focal point in order to really flourish. Like the Horsemen were a great faction, but Flair was a figurehead. We just seen it with Bloodline and Roman. Even with DX, you know, it was Shawn primarily. And then once Tripp's star power got to the level it needed to be, that's when you saw the turn. Like, it's just the natural progression of how dominant factions usually rock. So I think that's the way it should be. $1 Million Man, 10 of 80 on the Ted DiFiaspi. Scarlet. Spellbound of Lesnar, followed by an auto. I've got some bad news. We keep pulling Bad News Barrett autos. 38 of 49 on the Bad News Barrett. We pulled 2 of them last night, 1 blue, 1 red. So Bad News Barrett is making appearances all over the place. I think we pulled a gold before. I ended up giving that away, I believe. No, I didn't. I think I might still have it somewhere around here. All right, we got Oscar, 34 of 53. Diesel. Carmella on the purple, 18 of 99. Riddick Moss on the red non-numbered. Stone Cold, 130 of 149. Stone Cold Stephen Austin. Family lineage, Rikishi and Jimmy Uso. We'll random that. I'll throw that in our left-right pile. Star status, Alita. There's lead on the throwback. Carmelo Hayes, Full Throttle. Roman Reigns on the red, non-numbered. Spellbound of a Tribal Chief, followed by Io Sky on the auto. 2/25. Very nice auto of Io Sky. I believe that's on card. Fuego. Bit of the Fuego. The Empress of the Sky. Io's still one of the best in the division. Title run was a little underwhelming. I think that's just more to do with creative, less to do with Io. She put on some great matches. That match against Bayley, one of the better matches of the pay-per-view. One of the better matches on that card. Very entertaining. We'll see what the plans are for her going forward. I still say get the ladies their own show and a secondary belt. Way too much talent. Way too much talent in the women's division that's being completely underutilized because of the amount of talent. Riddle. Tyler Bate. Nice auto. That's back-to-back breaks with a Bate auto. Mr. Perfect Kurt Hennig. 85/149. You guys remember those vignettes of Mr. Perfect back in the day? If you want some entertainment, just watch that goofy shit. They were pulling some nonsense out of the woodworks in order to sell that wrestler. Hulk Hogan, 10/24 on the Immortal one. Nice die cut hit. Not sure if I got Buff is in here tonight, if he got the Immortal one or not. But that's a nice Hogan hit. They had this man throw a football and catch it himself. Like he threw it about, I don't know, 50 yards downfield, tight spiral. And somehow he was able to track it down and catch it himself to show how perfect he is. I'm like, fam, if you don't get out of here with this nonsense, if you don't get off my television screen with this absolute tomfoolery, Solo Sikoa, 63/149. Lesnar and Spellbound. Ted DiBiase. Another family lineage. Second one of those. Yeah, that football was, it was like, first off, if you watch the way the ball released out of his hand, like watching it now, right? If you watch the way the ball released out of his hand, there's no way in hell that would have had any sort of spiral at all. That thing was ducky as hell. That was a nasty football that he threw. I want to see the live tape before they did the close-up and slowed it down and all that nonsense. But that ball looked horrible coming out of his hand. And then, yeah, the basketball one. My man out here beating world-class athletes and stuff. It's like, come on, fam. What are we doing? What are we doing? And then when you get him live, he can flip a towel over his back and catch it on the front and spit gum out of his mouth and smack it with the utmost precision. So as perfect as it got. Like, fam, let's see some of these other tremendous feats of perfection. A little something on the Bianca there. Not sure what that is. A little bit of damage there, but that came out of the pack like that. Not a B&T flaw. Roxy P, another on-card auto. This one is 37/49. Roxanne Perez. Scott Steiner, 20/49 on the throwback orange. Big bad booty daddy. Speaking of his throwback stuff, watching Steiner, like early Steiner Brothers tag team stuff, yo, that Frankensteiner was dangerous as hell. Rob Van Dam on the Full Throttle. This one is 76/99 on the RVD. My man never hit that accurately. People didn't know how to take that bump accurately. It's like, fam, stop doing this move. Stop it. Stop it. You can come up with something else. There has to be another move that you can do because you are going to destroy someone permanently with how shitty you both execute this move. Got people diving headfirst into the floor. Legs never made contact or wrapped around. No real momentum. My man just did a backflip. And people dove forward. And like bumped into him. It's like, what are we doing? Stop it. I'm watching that thing in utter horror. We're having this talk backstage area. Yo, just do the just hit me with the top rope clothesline. Just let Rick come off the top rope with the bulldog, whatever it is they were doing. Just do that one. I don't want this Frankenstein show. Save that for a singles match. If we're doing tags, let me get that top rope bulldog, fam. Top rope bulldog for survival. Tiffany Stratton, 5/53. Kofi Kingston, the Jamaican Nigerian man. Brock Lesnar, star status, Razor on the throwback. Bruno Sammartino, 41/99 on the Brutal. RIP to that legend. Cora Jade. Yeah, Vic, they were terrible. They were pretty terrible. Some of that early Monday Night Raw stuff in general. Nah. I want to get to the point where I see exactly where they made the transition into Raw being the main show. Because I think early on, it's still like a secondary kind of show. Not a ton of big matches, mostly squashes. They were treating Raw kind of like they did like Sunday Night Heat. You might get a match worth the damn, but for the most part, we got Bastion Booger versus early days Undertaker. A lot of head shrinkers versus local talent type matches. I think I've seen at least 5 or 6 Scott Taylor matches. The man who would later become Scotty 2 Hotty after his long journeyman jobber career. Adam Bomb, who I thought was fire back in the day. Tatanka, who had the Goldberg push. Yeah, Al Snow's on there. The Miz on the red. Piper Nevin, 33/99. Bianca Belair. That's just a part of it? Maybe that's just a part of it and I'm tripping. It's the same exact spot, same exact nick, it looks like. Brock Lesnar, Taker on a throwback. Star status of Brock. And Q Elliott. How'd you guys like that Nevin Jade match? In that Queen in the Ring tournament. Is it pretty straightforward that they're setting up the showdown with Bianca and Jade in the finals? There's Heyman. Guy Redemption coming up. Matt Riddle. Yeah, Piper definitely helped her. Yeah, I think NXT probably would have worked out for her. The problem is way too much star power, way too much hype behind her to throw her down there. At least Sig's blue. Card 14. Liv Morgan. There we go. Nice Liv Morgan hit. Piper did the job. She did what she's supposed to do. She made her look strong. You know, helped her out with a lot of the ongoings in the match. But you can't put that much hype behind Jade and throw her down to NXT. 60 or 80 on Wesley. Like, if you look at Julia, there's an acknowledgement of her, acknowledgement of some of her international overseas stuff, but not too much to where, you know, we need to showcase her. Jade is going to be pushed as an elite level talent, the Charlotte talent, the Rhea talent, the Bianca talent. She's pushed at that level. So they couldn't have thrown her down at NXT. And then the other part about that, putting her down at NXT and having her work with those up-and-comers, if she starts looking like, you know, at least with the main roster, we get a couple vets that can really buy into, hey, here's what my job is here. But you throw her down at NXT, and she gets in there with like a Roxanne Perez, who's like, hey, I'll wrestle this girl, and I get to the main roster because of it, because I look like a star. I'm like, do it, you know. You get her down there around more of those young pups, and they look at her as an opportunity more so than just, you know, I'm about to get this paycheck. They might have her looking pretty bad. Family lineage of Sika and Roman Reigns. This one is 26 of 49. Nice hit there. Randy Orton. Seth freaking Rollins, 27 of 53. JC Jane. Gunther. It's a nice one. 44 of 49. What do you guys think, Jade's how many months away from like being ready? Do we at least see, do we see improvements at least? Do we see the potential there? I mean, obviously, you know, outside of the look, do we see the potential? Do we see where this is headed? If she's going to actually ever get there? What are your thoughts? Obviously, too soon and over her head in some of these matchups. Has to be very protected right now. But is there promise there? Do we see, like, for instance, Logan looks like a natural, but we can say early on some of the matchups they gave him, they protected him. And now it looks like they're kind of taking some of the restraints off. You know, he's getting more of the bigger bumps. He's actually taking them as opposed to just avoiding them or not necessarily being a part of them. But you can see why they'd be willing to give him a little, like, add more to his plate. He looked the part. He looked like he was getting it, like it was coming together. Do we see that same thing with Jade with some of the matches she's had so far? Elias, die cut 21 of 24. AJ Styles. Got an auto coming up. Believe another on card. Luke Gallows on an auto. Damian Priest, 108 of 149. Oh, it's our Razzle Dazzle. Bailey. Take that. The champ on the Razzle Dazzle. Braun Breaker. Spellbound Roman Reigns. This one is to 99, 26 of 99. Tyler Bate. Butch, 63 of 99. Yeah, I think Jade, if we saw her in AEW, we knew she was green, right? They did a decent job of hiding her. And then at the time, there wasn't a ton of talent on the AEW ladies roster to where you could see her shortcomings be very, very glaring in comparison. Like now, there's a ton of talent over there. Now they have people that actually know what the hell they're doing. So it would stand out a little bit more. And obviously in the WWE, especially near the top, and even in the little middle area of the women's roster, they're good. They're really good. So Jade's missteps become a little more glaring. Like that tag match, you can see some of the timing was off, and they put her in there with a couple legends like Kairi Sane and Asuka are very, very good in the ring. They hit her very well in the Royal Rumble. A tag title run makes sense to hide her as well. She can just come in and be the powerhouse that kind of cleans things up. She's trying. I mean, I applaud her for that. I think she's doing a good job of at least putting an attempt into the selling, showcasing the athleticism. I mean, I see the parts that make her appealing. 453 under Dakota Kai. Obviously, you know, the size, the strength. Some of the athletic feats that she's able to pull off have been fairly impressive. You know, she'll need to clean some things up. Maxine Dupree. It reminds me when I go back and rewatch 51-80 on a Piper Nevin. Obviously not to the same squash level, but if you watch Goldberg when he had his more competitive matches, when we had to see more than 3 or 4 moves, when he had to kind of expand the repertoire, you know, you saw him do a backflip and then side kick somebody in the face, but you can see how, you know, a bit too aggressive, a bit too reckless. Wasn't the greatest in the timing. He didn't really sell as long as he needed to, the way he needed to. It's those little things that you see. You know, there needs to be a balance in the understanding of who your character is supposed to be, and then ways to really sell the entertainment and the suspense for the people watching. I don't know if she quite has that balance just yet. Like, we know you're a powerhouse. We know you're supposed to be able to kind of overcome wherever they give you, but these sells need to go a little bit longer or be a little more believable when you come out of them. 12 with 149, Booker T. You see in some of her interactions when she's selling offense where she'll do a move, 23 of 49 on the Luger, turn of the century, where she'll do an offensive maneuver to break whatever flurry that was coming her direction. And then when she goes back to reselling the offense that she received, it's like, oh yeah, I forgot I got to do this again. 13 of 49 on Rhea Ripley. Like, it's so overly exaggerated. There's not like an ease into it. You go right back to, you know, oh yeah, is everybody watching? So I think that needs to get worked on. But yeah, she's a project for sure. She's a project for sure. And placed in a very, very difficult position of needing to be way further along than she actually is, given the heights at which they've already placed her. And then the part that not bothers me, but the part that's, I guess, low-key concerning. I mean, she's been on the roster, signed to the roster for how long? And they hid her for a long time to produce this as the product. Like, I thought they were hiding her for this reason, to iron out these little kinks so she'd be a little bit better when they released her to the world. And if we're still this far behind, oh boy, Turn of the century on the Terry Taylor, 9 of 49. What are these autos we're getting, people? Nikita Lyons, 96 of 149. Tito Santana on the throwback. Rocky and the Rock on a family lineage. Got Butch. One second. No, the feed didn't die. I had to step away for a second. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. I'm back. No, you're good. You're good. But yeah, ultimately the plan is to get her over to Hollywood. So I think wrestling is just a pit stop. But if you're the WWE, you want to maximize it as much as you can before she leaves the company. Lita, 24/24 on the die cut. Nice book in there. Like, you really want to maximize that star power potential because it's pretty glaring. 135, 149. It's obvious. It's right there. Bianca Belair. And I think worth the investment, putting the time and effort into developing her on screen before releasing her to the world. in that capacity. Dragon Lee on the red. There you go. There you go. Nice Finn Balor hit. 22 of 25 on card auto on the Pin Pals. That's fire. Second big Finn Balor hit of the break. It's going to cause a bit of excitement in the chat, I'm sure. We got a teal coming up. Another teal coming up. I got you, Rich. I got you, Rich. Don't worry. Seth Rollins, 20 of 25 on the teal. Fair enough, fair enough. Tito Santana, 94 of 99. Rikishi and Solo Sikoa on the family lineage. Teal Spellbound, Roman Reigns. It's a nice hit. 5 of 25 on the Spellbound. Scarlet. Ilya Dragunov, 40 of 80. Got an auto coming up. Oh, no, we don't. Spellbound. My fault. My misstep on that one. Stone Cold. Ravishing Rick Rude on the throwback. Riddick Moss. Spellbound of Roman. Oh, there is an auto. It's a redemption. Signature's blue. It's 225. Card number 6. Rey Mysterio, the King of Mystery, on the auto. Redemption hit. You got Dom too, or you speaking for Rich? All right, Alex. I don't think you're gonna go a whole break, Rich. Who else do you have? You said you had Dom. Who are some of the other ones you picked up? Dom, Dijak, Montez, Ivy, Gargano. Yeah, you've been kind of quiet so far. That is true. Well, I just stopped for you right there. The streak is ended. You're not going to go hitless. It's Ricochet, 49 of 99. Full throttle of Mello. Bianca on the red. And here's your hit, Rich. Dom Mysterio, 1 of 80. All is not lost, sir. All is not lost. That's your first Dom card? Wow. No, you get base cards as well. Everything ships. Everything ships, Spunky. You bought it, you get everything for that spot. Nikita Lyons, 35 of 53. Kurt Angle, nice throwback there. JC Jane, 30 of 49. Damian Priest. Matt Riddle on a die cut, 14 of 24. That's why I have over 300 red base. Hey, man, you pay for it. You want to make sure you get what you paid for. corners stock left. And then we get to our main event, which would be the Impeccable. Hopefully we get a gold bar tonight. It feels like a gold bar night. It feels like a gold bar night. Orton. Rollins, awesome on throwback. Strowman. Bray Wyatt, RIP. On the red. Scarlet fell out of my hand there. Spellbound of Austin. There will be a new breed NXT Auto Blue behind it. And that belongs to JC Jane. Having a nice break. 3 of 25 on the JC Jane Auto. Yeah. That's our second channel. That's our second YouTube channel. We also are on Whatnot. We have 3 channels on there. We're on TikTok. We have a channel there. Yeah, all breaks and takes. So breaks and takes 2. We'll run another one of these. I believe it'll be with Monty, Big Dog Monty. So that'll be who you break with tomorrow. But all under the same umbrella. Same break, same quality, card ship, all the same way. Oh, it definitely can be. It definitely can be, especially when the hits are hitting. But even when they're not, we get some good wrestling banter in here. Good place for the people to just come out and hang, talk wrestling. Got the Ortons on the family lineage. We'll be running our left, right random at the conclusion of the break. Rick Boogs. We got John Cena on the Elite deck, and there's a redemption behind him. It's only fun. The Red Rooster pops up in Impeccable. Elite 6 blue, so another one to 25, card 37. Carmella. We haven't pulled a Carmella redemption in a while. About time. Hopefully she signs all of these, because we pulled quite a bit of Carmella redemptions. I'm going to run through these last few. Give me a second. I'll be right back. All right. Sorry about that. That'll be the last one. Need a Kofi? Got you. Jackson coming up. The Nigerian Jamaican man. Say less. There's some gold coming up. Dusty Rhodes, 27/53. Charlotte Flair on the tidal waves. Tony D. Gold gang. 10 out of 10 on the Tony D'Angelo. Nice bookend. Gold hit. Roman Reigns on the red. I think that's our guy Figgy. I think that's a Figgy hit. If I'm not mistaken, I think that is a Figgy hit. Tony D'Angelo. I think you get Tony and Tyler, usually. Ariana Grace, 90 of 149. Dusty Rhodes on the throwback. We pulled you the 101 here, right? Or did you get that somewhere else? Candice LeRae on the red. Got Bex. Sheamus. 27 of 49 on the Pen Pals. On card auto. Ah, that's who it was. You need Dijak. I was going to ask who was the one you were looking for. The latest member of the Judgment Day. Dijak. That's what I'm talking about. Dragon Lee, 75 of 99. The Johnsons. We have I think it's a full throttle. It is. RVD, full throttle. This one is 14 of 99. Rob's not having that bad of a break. He's done all right. Liv Morgan. What's the ceiling on Tony D'Angelo, you guys think? I wasn't super impressed in the beginning, but he's definitely improved. I like his in-ring work. Trish Stratus, 108 of 149. And he does it pretty well. I think that's the thing. They've been pretty good about it. Like, the entire crew has done well with it. But we're looking at what, mid-card level at the highest? Sol Ruka, 101 of 149. It's a nice hit. She's got a lots of potential. Gunther on the red. Another auto coming up. This is that Devon Dudley? Nope, Doc Hendricks. Close. Not really. 7/49 on a Doc Hendricks turn of the century auto. Yeah. Yeah. Do you think it stays with Stacks, or do you see him pairing up with somebody else? Because I, for one, see a Stacks Lorenzo takeover at some point. I see a mutiny, and Stacks and Tony going at it. You'd rather be D'Lo Brown as wild. D'Lo Brown is a mob boss. All right, 3 boxes left. D'Lo Brown is a mob boss. It's hilarious. I remember the D'Lo Brown Bulletproof Vest Frog Splash run, where they really tried to make it seem like that vest was super heavy, very effective in finishing off a match. That thing about as flimsy as possible when he took it off. Trish Stratus on the Elite deck. There we go. 40 of 99. It's a nice hit. Yeah. On the LA Knight. Finn Balor. Another nice Finn hit. 73 of 99. And the Balor hits keep on coming. Hogan on the star status. Shawn Michaels full throttle. Austin on the throwback. I think there's still some life left in that run with those two together. I think after the No Catch Quarter Crew feud, if they lose that, or they just start, continuously losing some of these feuds, that's when you see Stack maybe start to question whether Tony should be the right leader, that sort of thing. But I like Stacks as well. Very fluid in the ring, very good in the ring. Rey Mysterio, King of Mystery here, 17 of 53. Top dollar. Eddie Guerrero with the lowrider. 31 of 49 on the Eddie G. Roman Reigns. Lesnar. Honky Talk Man. Dolph Ziggler. Roman Reigns on a Spellbound. Family lineage coming up. The Neidharts. Not too shabby there. Cody Rhodes on-card auto. We'll take that one. Jimmy Uso, 2 of 80. There's our champ right there. Cody. Stacy Keibler on the red. Bubba Ray Dudley on a die cut, 18 to 24. Dragunov on the red. Quincy Elliott. Keep pulling his autos. Kevin Owens. 130 of 149. Have you guys seen any other Chronicles yet? Like any of the cards in there? I think we were looking for a checklist before. They still didn't quite have one out. If I'm not mistaken, Queen, didn't you say you ripped some of it? Two boxes left. They still haven't put one out. Seven blasters. Think we all have a QE? Probably. Nice. Very nice. That's one thing I like about Kron is that smorgasbord of possibilities. Sami Zayn. Hogan on the Elite deck. Damage Solo. Cora Jade. Gold Gang. Ivan Putski, 1 of 10 on the turn of century auto. William Regal, 38 of 49. Wrestler's wrestler. Is Finn like your top? Is Finn like your top chase? Is that your favorite wrestler? Orton's not a bad hit, though. Hobby will probably be a little bit better for you than Blasters will be, though. Especially with the NT hits that you can get in Hobby. I think that's definitely worth it. Yeah, it's that variety. The variety is what sells it. Ava on the red. Jimmy Garvin. Really? Turn of the Century Auto, Jimmy Garvin. First time I've seen that. Shout out to the Garvin spot. I'm sure somebody picked it up. Bobby Lashley, 29/80 on the Almighty. Jimmy Garvin, of all people. Interesting. Oh, you been keeping track? You got it? Congrats, Figgy. Congrats. Think it went unsold? Is that a house hit? Eee. Austin on the Spellbound. Sika and Roman. Dijak, 120/149. Another hit for you, Rich. Hank Walker. Tatum Paxley, 34/99. My man said for Mother's Day. That's wild. Edge on the Elite deck. Got an orange Spellbound coming up. Powerhouse of China. Lita. 7/49. Cody on the red. Braun Breaker, 11/53. All right, last box of Elite before we move on to Impeccable. gold coming up. That'll be our 4th one of the case. Need a black rooster. See, I get that Kofi. Kofi Kingston was requested earlier. Shawn Michaels, 74/80. It's a nice hit. Somebody had the Michael spot. Taker on the star status. Our gold is Lex Luger, 10/10. Gold gang. Got Edge. Natalia, 16/149. Completing the rainbow. Say less. Got Brock. Title weight is John Cena. Ken Shamrock on the throwback. China on the powerhouse. Insert. Otis on the red. Spellbound of Cena. New breed auto of Alba Fire on the blue. 2/25. Nice hit there. Haven't pulled the Alba in a while. So congrats to that spot. Nice, very nice. I like the usage of the Uno de Uno. Kurt Angle, 37/99. I pulled the 1-1 yesterday, actually. Not in wrestling, but basketball. Rikishi and Jimmy Uso, family lineage, 29/49. So we'll hit the random on that one at lay end. Ted DiBiase, 42 of 149. Let me see, how many of those do we need to do? Don't need to do that one. So just one looks like. All right, last set of Elite. Then we're on to the main event. Got the Regals. Xavier Woods. Shawn Michaels on the throwback. Matt Riddle, 111 of 149. Tatum Paxley. Mysterio on the Spellbound. Grayson Waller on the red New Breed auto, 34 of 49. Nice NXT auto hit there. That will be the last hit of the Elite portion of the break. Now we get into the Impeccable. All right, folks. 3 boxes. One case, 3 boxes of Impeccable. There will be a bar in here. Hopefully it is gold. I think we're about due for a gold bar. Let's see what else we can hit in here. You'll be okay with Kofi out here? I'm sure you will. I'm sure you will. I'm sure that was a plan the whole time. All right, first card up. Fan favorite, Red Rooster. 28 of 9 on the Red Rooster, Mr. Terry Taylor. Yeah, I didn't think so. I didn't think so. Going with the 30s. It's not a fun night unless the Rooster comes out. that however you choose. All right, next up, Ava, 36/99. Nice Ava hit. Next up, Undertaker. Gold Gang, 8/10 on the Taker. That's fire. Not mad at that one by any means. And redemption there, so we will flip over for some autos. Starting with Juan Cena. 59/99 on the Immortal Ink for Mr. John Cena. Austin Theory, uno de uno. That's fire. That is fire. Nice patch. 1 of 1. Mr. Austin Theory. Fire. Fire. We back. We bake. We bake. Mr. Uno de Uno strikes again. We got a plate here. Ask and ye shall receive. Mark. You wanted your Kofi? I promised you a Kofi. Here's your Kofi. On the auto plate, 52/99. I told you I got you, fam. Let me see. Give me 1 second. I know I got 55ers somewhere around these parts. No problem, Mark. No problem. No problem. Told you I got you. I got you. There we go. Found my 55er. So we're good. So we're good. Nice little auto plate for you. Make that Kofi worthwhile. Make the wait worthwhile, hopefully. Oh, Lyra Valkyria. Don't see this often. 25/25 on the Lyra. Watercolor auto. That's fire. Former NXT Women's Champion. Impeccable doing all right for us. Doing all right for us. All right, let's see what our redemption is going to be. Canvas Creation Sig. Card 17. Eric of the Vikings. All right. Not bad. Take that. Usually Ivar is our hit, but we'll take the Eric hit as well. Let me see. That's everything there. All right, let's go on to box number 2. Oh, sorry. Forgot a plate. My apologies to the people. So not so fast, sir. You got Eric tonight? Congratulations. So you cleaning up tonight. You're cleaning up tonight. China. This one is 11/75. I believe we pulled a China the other night as well. Shout out to Joni. R.I.P. All right. Next box. Do not want to release. There we go. Don't be difficult. Don't give me a hassle. There we go. All right, so our bar will be in our last box. All right. First up, Grayson Waller, 18/49 on the G Waller. Next up, King of Mystery, 60/99 on the Rey Mysterio. Next up, Jade Cargill with a redemption stuck to her. So we will do the redemption after that. There's GG, 15/25 on the Jade Cargill. Okay. Put that over it. Let's see what our redemption is real quick. Stainless Stars Auto. So another plate. 17. Kevin Owens. It's not a bad one to have. We'll take the KO. And a plate redemption. All right, let's get into the vandalized portion of the set. Starting with Big Dave, 8/49 on the Illustrious Ink. Batista. Big Dave Batista. Batista. Had KO last night and skunked. Next up, Carmelo Hayes, 12/49. Scratch and sniff with the scribble. He's him. Welcome to the main roster. Finally. Let's see what that turns into. Holy hell. Just give me one top loader, fam. Thank you. All right, next. Wendy Richter, nice. Hall of Fame, 3/10. Gold gang. We pulled her an Elite auto last night. So now she's popping up in Impeccable. That's fire. Shout out to the Richter spot. Next up, Jinder Mahal, fresh off the release, 12/75 on the Extravagance Auto, Jinder Mahal. All right, let's see what our plate is this time around. There we go. Juan Cena. 30/75 on the John Cena plate. Stainless steel plate. Fantastic. The Cena spot. Doing a bit of late dining towards the end of the break. All right, here we go. This is our gold bar box, hopefully, because we needs that. We needs that. Oh my God. All right. Let's get our gold bar. Let's gold bar it tonight. This will be very pleasing to myself and the people. Let's see what we can make happen here. First up, Seth freaking Rollins. 56 of 99 on the Seth Rollins. Next up, Jimmy Uso, 24 of 99 on the Jimmy Uso. Next up, Nia Jax, not bad, 8 of 35 on the much improved Nia Jax. We're on to the autograph portion, so we'll flip. We'll start off with a redemption. So let's get a little extra coverage there. All right. All right, Rich. SummerSlam Signatures card number 8. Hulk Hogan. Very nice on a redemption. Very nice redemption hit. Man, I don't know if our guy Buffalo was in it this time. I don't know if he got in a break, but that's fire. That is fire. Bailey, 8 of 25. You'll be back for Chronicles. All right, Rich. We'll see you then, sir. Nice Bailey hit. Scratch and sniff with the scribble. Ivan Putski, 23 of 25 on the auto. The Immortal Ink of Putski. Yeah, the Impeccable case is saved this break low key. So we got to get a gold bar tonight, right? Katana Chance, 37 of 75 on the Katana Chance. Scratch and sniff with the scribble. Canvas Creations, Scripts, 33 of 75. So we hyped it up, and then the last two cards kind of meh. But that's fine, because they're setting us up for the most goldenest of bars. Big gold bar energy. Big gold bar energy right here. Let's go. Otis, 28 of 35 on the silver bar. Otis nonetheless. We do like Otis around these parts. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. It was all right. It was all right. Lomachenko dominates Kamboso, stops him in the 11. Big shocker. Loma's the truth, bro. Loma's a real freaking deal, man. All right, let's see. Let me let's see, Rikishi and Jimmy. And that might be it, actually. Besides my left, right. All right. Give me a second. Let me set up this here randomizer. Let me see. All right. So we got that one. This one. And then our dice. All right. We're going to roll our dice. Get the shot out the way. All right. We're rolling our dice here. We're re-rolling our dice. Want to be greater than 5. We got 8. All right, cool. So here's for our Rikishi and Jimmy, and then also for our family lineage in general. Our left-right spots. Let's zoom in so you guys can see a little bit better. 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and good luck. 8. So the family lineage cards will go to the wrestler on the left side, unless there are duplicates, and then everybody gets a card. Now for our Rikishi and Jimmy Uso random, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. That card is an orange and will go to Jimmy Uso. All right. So that settles that. Now we can get to our recap of the break. All right. We'll start with our elite, number 2/149. Turn the chat back on. Boom. All right. Matt Riddle, Ted DiBiase, Natalya, Dijak, Kevin Owens, Trish Stratus, Sol Ruka, Ariana Grace, Ava, Nikita Lyons, Booker T, Damian Priest, Solo Sikoa, Mr. Perfect, Stone Cold, Grayson Waller, Ava, LA Knight, and Rob Van Dam. $2.99 on the purple. Kurt Angle, Tatum Paxley, Finn Balor, Dragon Lee, Ricochet, Tito Santana, Butch, Piper Nevin, Bruno, Carmella, Rikishi, Brock Lesnar, and Razor Ramon. Our red inserts to 99. Trish Stratus Elite Deck, Rob Van Dam Full Throttle, Spellbound of Roman Reigns, Full Throttle RVD again, and a star status of John Cena. Low-key, quietly, very, very good break for John Cena. To 80, Shawn Michaels, Bobby Lashley, Jimmy Uso, Dom Mysterio, Dragunov, Piper Nevin, Wesley, DiBiase, Roxanne P, and Tony D'Angelo. Those are to 80. To 53, Braun Breaker, Rey Mysterio, Dusty Rhodes, Nikita Lyons, Dakota Kai, Seth Rollins, Tiffany Stratton, and Asuka. To 49, Rikishi and Jimmy Uso. That's going to Jimmy Uso. Spellbound Alita, William Regal, Eddie Guerrero, JC Jane, Rhea Ripley, and Gunther. Scott Steiner, Spellbound of Cena, Booker T, and the Secret Roman Reigns family lineage. There is no secret spot, so I will go to Roman Reigns. 225 on the teal. Roman Reigns, Spellbound, Seth Rollins, and Shinsuke Nakamura. To 24 on the die cuts, Bubba Ray, Matt Riddle, Lita, Elias, Hogan, Dragon Lee, Alexa Bliss, and Wesley. Our Razzle Dazzle, Bailey, Gold Gang, Lex Luger, Turn of the Century auto of Ivan Putski, Tony D, and a full throttle of Finn Balor. Our autos are as follows: Grayson Waller on a red, Alba Fire to 25, Jimmy Garvin, Quincy Elliott, Cody Rhodes, Doc Hendricks on the red, Sheamus to 49, Carmella, this would be to 25 on the redemption, JC Jane to 25, Rey Mysterio on the 25 on the redemption to 25, Finn Balor to 25, Terry Taylor, Lex Luger, Luke Gallows, Liv Morgan on the redemption to 25, Roxanne P, Tyler Bate, Io Sky to 25, Bad News Barrett, Braun Breaker, Blair Davenport, Nikita Lyons, and Albert to 49. Let's get into the base of our Impeccable. Nia Jax to 35, Jimmy Uso, Seth Rollins, Gigi Dolan to 25, Rey Mysterio, Grayson Waller, Ava, Red Rooster, and Undertaker on the gold to 10 on Impeccable. Fire. Steel plates, John Cena and China. Our stainless steel autos, there's a redemption, Kevin Owens, and Kofi Kingston for our guy Mark. Ask and you shall receive. Our autos, non-mem scripts, Ivan Putski to 25, Hogan on a redemption, Jinder Mahal, Batista, redemption of Eric, Lyra Valkyria to 25, John Cena, and to 10, Hall of Fame, Wendy Ricker. That's fire. 3 of 10, nice little gold auto hit. Our mem autos, Katana Chance, Bailey to 25, Carmelo Hayes, and one uno de uno, Austin Theory, 1 of 1 patch auto. Fire. Our silver bar was Otis. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will conclude our festivities for the evening. Thank you guys for joining us. We'll see you next time. Have a good night.